wait a couple of minutes to make sure that I am live and that everything is working. Fantastic. Okay, we are all ready to go. Sorry, there's always like a delay when I'm going from Zoom to thingy-mabob, Facebook. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay, I just want to put my phone up so I can see all your beautiful comments. How is everyone doing? Guys, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this 3-day challenge, and I cannot wait to just teach you everything about manifestation. So I see Bronze on live. Hello. I'm also freaking excited. Hello, Lizelle. Hello, Abby. Hello, all you beautiful souls. I am so excited about today. It is officially, and hello, V. It is officially day 1 of our manifestation challenge. Like, can I get a whoop whoop? Okay, so I am going to share my screen with you so that we can get straight into it. No wasting time. And we can start looking at what manifestation is. So before we begin, who here is new to manifestation, and who here would say that they are a pro at manifesting? You've manifested a lot of things. Just let me know in the comments. I see so many beautiful souls are joining. Thank you so much for joining. Hello, Antoinette. Hello, Daniela. Hello, Alzani. Morning, Zoe. Morning, Elaine. Which is actually Liesel. Twerk Gods. Hello, Kyla. Hello, Rox. Amazing. I'm seeing perfect timing for this. Fantastic. Hello, Sam. Hello, beautiful people. Hello. Amazing. Okay, so today we're going to be going through what manifestation is. We're going to be learning a little bit about some of the laws of the universe, and I have something very exciting for you in your email, so you're going to have to check your emails when we are done here. Hello, Monique. Hello, Claire. Hello, Bianca. Just hello, everyone. Okay, so I'm going to start off, and good morning, Jess. I'm going to start off with a quote by Buddha, which I think is one that really starts to explain what manifestation is, because I know a lot of people that have come into the group are very new to this concept, and some people have been following me for a while, so you know, you'll probably know a little bit from following me, but I'm going to be teaching you what I believe is more the quantum manifestation route, which is not just about saying an affirmation and hoping that your dreams come true. Not to say that affirmations are bad, we're definitely going to use them, but we're going to go into a deeper dive into what manifestation is. So I see some comments are coming through here saying, I want to improve on my manifestation. My manifestation is so. I know what it is, but I haven't gotten the hang of it. Amazing. Been waiting for this all weekend. I'm so excited, Bianca. Okay, and also we have our guest star, Oliver, who thinks he's the manifestation expert, even though we manifested you. Hey, boy. Okay, so what you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create. And I think that's such a beautiful quote to really start off our manifestation journey, to help you start understanding what manifestation is. And we will be going into this more. So I promise you'll understand what this is by the end of this presentation. So before we begin, you might be new to this group because we've had lots of gorgeous new heroes come into this group over the last few days. So I just wanted to introduce myself. So my name is Kylie, and I'm the founder of Mind Your Hero, and I kind of just fell into Mind Your Hero. Believe it or not, I did not know what a mindset coach was when I began Mind Your Hero. I started it off as a journal company selling journals, which I know a lot of you beautiful heroes have. And it evolved into something so much bigger than just a journal company. I also wanted to just talk a little bit about, you know, okay, so I am an NLP coach now. I am a hypnosis coach and a time-based techniques coach. And that's really allowed me to have the tools I need to help people really manifest what they want even more, because now I have a base point in which to help people rewire their minds. And that is a huge component of manifestation, which you may or may not know. But it's, and thank you, Bron, and hello, sis. Renee's my sister. Hello, Mariki. So hello. Okay, so yes, moreover about me, I always forget what I'm about to say about myself. But yes, I'm also a girlfriend, a friend, a fur baby mom, and more than anything, I'm just a soul having this human experience. So that's a little bit about me and a little bit about Mind Your Hero. And I'm sure you ladies and gentlemen also want to know what I have been able to manifest, because here I am teaching you about manifestation, but I always believe that your coach or mentor needs to be able to prove what they have been able to do on the subject that they are teaching. So I have manifested my relationship intentionally. So these are intentional manifestations that I'm going to be telling you about. I've intentionally manifested the relationship of my dreams. I have, honestly, I actually manifested Oliver, who's sitting here now. If I had to show you the email that I sent to one of the SVCAs before we even got him, before I'd even seen a picture of him, it matches his description 100%. I have manifested success in my business, last month being my best month ever. So I've officially reached the six-figure club in Rand terms in a month, which was incredible. And my latest manifestation, which some of you may have seen, is I have manifested, which I put on my vision board a year ago. I manifested getting into Thrive Global as one of the top 5 NLP coaches, which is still a dream. And I don't think I've actually processed that yet, which is amazing. So that was launched this morning. So those are some of the things that I've manifested. I've also manifested my car, overseas holidays, and quite a lot of other experiences and little things that I manifest all the time: parking spots, green traffic lights, yeah, cool things like that. And I've also manifested a few like free hotel stays when traveling and stuff. So it's been really, really an amazing journey. I have probably been experimenting with manifestation since I was about 18. Actually a little bit younger. 16 is when I first started learning about the term manifestation. And yeah, so it's been amazing. It's really been amazing. And recently I've gone deeper into the world of manifestation. I've started understanding how quantum physics can really help you with manifestation, how mindset really helps with manifestation. So the way I'm going to be teaching you guys manifestation is very holistically. It's not just one-sided, it's not just one-faceted, and I'll be sharing my exact 5-step process with you that has helped me manifest all of these things. So thank you so much, Bron, and thank you, sis, and thank you, everyone. Yeah, I'm very chuffed about Thrive Global, I must be honest. Okay, so fun stuff. Just a reminder, so if you guys haven't subscribed to this challenge, I honestly recommend that you do, because like I said earlier, you guys will be getting something very, very cool in your inboxes later, as well as journal prompts to help you with the first step, which we'll be talking about. And also, you have to be subscribed in order to get one of these giveaways. So giveaway 1 is to the person who is the most engaged in this process. Now, I completely understand that you all have jobs, you might be in different time zones, whatever the case may be. I don't expect you to be on these calls every single time, but there will be those people, and there will be people that watch the replay. But it's how you engage, it's how you support others on this journey, and you'll honestly be able to instantly see that person who's just here waiting for it, like is hungry for this. So you can manifest the first prize, which is a 30-minute one-on-one session with me to help you map out the exact process that you'll need to follow in order to get to your desire. You can win a hero journal, and I'm very excited because I kept 2 blue journals aside. There are currently no blue journals left in stock, so you can win yourself a blue hero journal, or pink or black, it doesn't matter. And very excitingly, Veronique has come on board as well and is giving the person who engages the most a free membership to Awaken 2.0. And guys, that is honestly such an amazing prize, because I've been part of Awaken 3.0, and the ladies in that group are just amazing, like super, super high vibe. And you'll understand more about the term high vibe later, but it's just incredible. And it's a fitness and eating plan with mindful guides and just so much. It's incredible. The second prize, now a lot of confusion is around this, so let me explain this to you guys. Sorry, I'm so used to saying ladies, but I know there might be gentlemen on here too. So the second prize is to the person who invites the most people into the Facebook group. So This means that you will have to go and invite people into the Facebook group, in our Facebook group, because then we can actually track who's invited who, and we will then tally those up. So very importantly, if you're inviting people, they have to answer the questions, because we still want this group to maintain its high standards of high vibe people who really want to be here. So as long as they are answering the questions, they don't take long, and you don't even have to give us your email address for the free journal giveaway. But obviously we love to give in this group. We love to give. So we want to give you a free journal taster, just so that you can see if journaling is for you or not. And once they accepted, Vicky, our amazing VA, will be tallying this up. We've got graphs that will show us who has invited the most people. So that is how you can win the second giveaway. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. And if there's any questions on that, please let me know. And I see so many people are wanting to win this giveaway. Like, it is an amazing giveaway, and V says thank you. So yes, okay. And lastly, this will make a little bit more sense tomorrow when we go into pre-programming our subconscious minds to manifest our desires. But I wanted to let you all know that you can upgrade this free manifestation challenge for only $4.44. I know a lot of you ladies and gentlemen are in South Africa, and you keep saying, oh my gosh, it's in dollars, and don't freak out. Unfortunately, my website, and I am a huge believer in automation. So everything is automated and everything, and my website only takes dollars. So this is why it is in dollars. So for $4.44, you can pay with your credit card. It's through PayPal. I've even done it myself to make sure it all works. I promise it's completely safe. But you can then upgrade to getting a hypnosis that will help you reprogram your subconscious mind to manifest your desires faster. And we will talk a little bit more about this tomorrow, especially why you need to program your subconscious mind. Okay, and yep, amazing prizes, and so happy that you guys are all happy with these prizes, and thank you so much to V for coming on board. It's such an honor. Okay, so without further ado, let's talk about what manifestation is. So let me know in the comments, or just put a heart, like, have you heard of the book The Secret? So The Secret is such a great gateway into manifestation. And oh, thank you so much, Britt. Okay, so The Secret made Law of Attraction famous. Now, we'll talk about what manifestation is, but have you guys read the book The Secret? Do you know about the book The Secret? Do you know anything about Law of Attraction? And oh, amazing. I'm so glad the people that have. So there are some ladies that are saying that they've upgraded, and I suggest everyone does it. It's an amazing guided meditation, and oh, amazing. I'm so glad, Abby. Okay, so yes, people have read the Law of The Secret. Amazing. So if you haven't read it, it talks about the Law of Attraction. Now, the Law of Attraction, very importantly, is one of 12 universal laws. One. So it only goes into the one law, which is basically the Law of Attraction states what you focus on expands, and like attracts like. So what you put out into the universe, you'll get back more of. Amazing. So Rock says, I think The Secret got me into a whole new life path. Completely. Cannot agree. Amazing, Ali. So you're new to this. It's amazing. So ladies, if you are new to this, please go and watch The Secret on Netflix. It's on Netflix. It's a documentary. It's absolutely, it really is a beautiful understanding into manifestation. And we're going to go deeper. In the next 3 days, we are going to go deeper into what manifestation is. So again, very importantly, The Secret talks about one of 12 of the universal laws, which just blows my mind that there's 11 other laws for us to talk about. So this is what manifestation is. Manifestation is you intentionally putting out something into the universe with a thought and an idea. Like Napoleon Hill, the author of Think and Grow Rich, often talks about if you cannot see success in your mind first, you will not see it in reality. So it all starts in your mind. It all starts within there. So what you think about, you're attracting. What you're focusing on, you're attracting. And basically, if you put out your positive intentions and work towards it, and we'll get to my 5-step process, you will attract into your life what you desire. So that is manifestation. Manifestation is you saying, I want that job. Oh, and that's another thing. I've actually manifested jobs in my life before. In fact, one of my career choices I made was to quit a job before I had anything planned. I literally decided that I had had enough. I was resigning the next day. I did resign the next day. I had nothing, not a single interview, nothing lined up, but I knew that I would manifest a job. I applied for 2 jobs and I was offered both jobs. And yeah, that is how much I practice the law of attraction. So yes, it's literally saying that I'm going to go after this and this is what I want, and you can attract it. Okay. So there's another law, which is the law of perpetual transmutation of energy. Try saying that 10 times fast. But the law of perpetual transmutation of energy states that your thoughts become physical reality. Now let's just take a moment to actually think about this. This a teacup was once upon a time an idea. It was an idea by somebody who was like, I'm going to create a chalice of sorts to hold in a drink, and tea was even an idea once upon a time ago. So everything in our reality, the scarf, these clothes, the house I'm in right now, a house, beautiful example, it has to start with an architect's imagination, an idea. So that's what the law of perpetual transmutation of energy states, is that our thoughts become our physical reality, which is really, really amazing. And we'll start to understand a little bit more about our thoughts, because we're going to look a little bit into like the shadow side of ourselves, why things might not be manifesting. And, you know, I'm sure some of you have even said, okay, I've read the book, The Secret, I've tried to implement these strategies, but nothing is actually manifesting into my world, and you have no idea why. Now, if that is you, that was where I was a couple of years ago too, where I said, you know, I just don't understand. Like, I've read the book, The Secret, and I'm doing all of this positive thinking, and I'm saying my affirmations, but yet nothing is actually coming into my physical reality, and I have no idea why. So we're going to look into that, because just as amazing as the book, The Secret is, they don't go into the 11 other laws. And this is a hint. You guys will be getting an email straight after this, so make sure you have signed up with a very, very cool offer. Okay. So I just want to read some of the comments because I see there's lots. Don't know about the law book or the law of attraction. Amazing, Alzani. So hopefully after this week, you will know a lot more about it. Okay, amazing. So lots of people saying, my mom read it. I'd love to. Also very new to all of this. Watching it tonight on Netflix. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so I'm about to show you something really mind-blowing, and I know there's a lot of people here that watch Tea Time Chats, Kyla being one of them, and she was mind-blown by my word definitions the other day, so I think you're really going to love this. Let's look at the word abracadabra. So abracadabra comes, and this is why I believe that the work that I do is magic, guys. It really is magic. And there's that quote that says, if you don't believe in magic, you'll never find it. And this is something that will blow your mind. So the word abracadabra, which is used by magicians, you know, has different theories of how it even arrived. But let's look at the Aramaic breakdown of this word, which is abracadabra. And that means it will be created in my words. Now, where do words come from? It comes from thoughts, it comes from feelings. So this is, again, another way of using our thoughts to create magic. It will be created with my words. How incredible is that, that abracadabra is even now talking about the law of attraction, even if you have never thought of this in this way before. So let me know if that was as mind-blowing for you as it was for me when I figured out this for the first time. Okay, so Colwyn's saying definitely struggling to turn my manifestations into reality. Amazing. I have a few instances where I have manifested and it has come true. Amazing, Smita. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, so I absolutely love this word etymology, and sorry, Oliver wants to be teaching too, so he needs to go and lie down now. But yes, this is again proof that this knowledge is actually really, really ancient. And I was looking up like when did manifestation even originate, and people have dated it back to 300, I think it was 300 or 890, or I can't remember now. I think it's 391 BC, which is when Plato was around. Now, Plato has is an amazing Greek philosopher, and he has some incredible quotes, but he said like tends towards like when he was starting to study things. And that again is proof that this knowledge has been around for years. In fact, the 12 universal laws is derived from a book called the Kabbalion, and that has 7 of them, 7 of the laws, which has been brought into fruition from ancient Egypt times. So this information has been around for so long. We just have to learn how to tap into it and use it. So I'm loving seeing mind blown emojis. That's my favorite emoji. Amazing. So Simone actually manifested a one-on-one session with me from the last challenge we did, which was amazing to see. Yes, completely, Rafaela. So Rafaela says that she's probably manifested things in her life without even realizing it. Is that possible? Completely. So let's just talk about the laws of the universe. The laws of the universe are like the laws of gravity, okay? You cannot go turn gravity off, and whether you are cognitively aware of gravity, it's always working for you, and that's exactly the same as these 12 universal laws. Whether you are cognitively aware of this or not, these laws are always working. We now want to make these laws work for you. So 100%, you can have manifested things, and maybe you're just coming across this information now, and to every single person that's watching this right now or the replay, you have manifested this training into your life too. We collectively manifest things as well, which gets really, really interesting, and I could go off on a tangent on that, but that's for a different day. But we have collectively manifested this training together, and you are now receiving this information for the first time because, or you know more about it, but you want to know more. But you are receiving this information because you are ready and you are here for a reason. So I do not believe that there is anything or any such situations as coincidence. I only believe that things coincide. So everything is coinciding with each other to bring you what you want in life or don't want. That's also something that we need to look at. Amazing. So this gives Ali goosebumps. That is crazy but amazing. Insane how simple words that are so well known can have a deeper meaning when you just look a little deeper. Completely. So yes, like Kyla says here, you are always manifesting things. So I just want to go back to, oh no, wait. You're getting there. Okay. So let's look into 2 of the most potent of the 12 universal laws, which is the law of attraction and the law of vibration. Okay, so the law of attraction states that what you focus on expands. Now, very, very importantly with the law of attraction is that the law of attraction does not understand a positive or a negative construct of a sentence. It only understands that which you focus on. So often when we're asking for what it is that we want, we're actually stating it in a negative way. And we'll get into this. I'll blow your minds again now. But we focus on it from a negative place, and the universe doesn't understand that. It doesn't understand words like I don't, I can't, I won't. It just understands that what you're focusing on. So let's use weight for an example, because I know all of my clients love it when I say this. But people that say, I just want to lose weight, and you keep focusing on losing weight, the universe doesn't understand the words losing, it just understands the term weight. And all of a sudden, what you're focusing on, you're expanding, which means you're getting more weight, and you have no idea why you're getting more weight. But you're focusing on weight. Debt, exactly the same. I don't want to be in debt anymore, Kylie. I hear that one so often. I don't want to be in debt. Okay, great. So you want to be financially free? Yes. Okay. So people go to work, they write down their affirmations, they visualize this thing, but they focus on the part of debt. What you focus on expands. Therefore, you're getting more debt. So can you see that? You have to be very careful with how you are stating things to the universe, because the universe doesn't understand positive or negative constructs. And that's what happens with the law of attraction. And that's why some people get really, really stuck. Okay. So Bianca says here, I somehow managed to manifest my amazing blessing of a man. Amazing. With my manifestation list and visualization meditations, crazy. Want to learn properly how to manifest. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, so let's look at the law of vibration. Now, who here, show me some hearts in the comments, who here has ever said, oh, your vibe attracts your tribe, or high vibes only, and any kind of quote with vibes? Do you really truly understand how or what the vibe is, or what vibration is? Because now this is a very, very important law to manifestation. Amazing, Taylor, amazing. So that's why if I work with clients, like especially in Mind Your Body, we actually do this really cool thing where we erase the word weights and we just focus on health. And yeah, it's starting to make so much sense. Okay, so amazing. So people are saying that, yes, I've used your vibe attracts your tribe and all of that, but what does it actually mean? So on the right hand side here, we have a very cool scale called the scale of emotional frequency, or Hertz, the scale of Hertz. And this starts to explain what high vibe energy is and frequency. Yes. Okay, so the law of vibration states that in order to attract what you want in your life, which is using the law of attraction, you have to become a vibrational match to that object, event, circumstance, person in order for that to enter into your life. So maybe you're sitting on a level of shame and guilt. Now, shame and guilt, this is where our shadow sits. So if you've got stuff inside your shadow, if you've got stuff inside your subconscious mind that is very shadowy, for example, I'm pathetic, I'm weak, I'm not enough, kind of common for all of us to have experienced, because like I said in the very beginning, I'm just a soul having this human experience. Now, as part of my human experience, and every single person on this call, you are all souls having this human experience. Now, part of the human experience is to literally experience all parts of being human, which is I'm pathetic, I'm not enough, I'm also happy, I am enough, this is amazing. So this really starts to then kind of formulate where you're sitting in your vibrational scale. Now, there's some really cool water tests and everything that have been done with frequency. You guys can go look them up. And this is where I love going more into quantum physics, because there's split tests, and like other things to explain different laws, which gets me super, super excited. But what I want you guys to note today, if anything, is that you have to become a vibrational match to what it is that you're attracting into your life before it becomes a manifested item. Okay, so your energy, which is your thoughts, emotions, actions, intentions, are very, very important. That all has to be in alignment to receiving what it is that you want. Now, in Unleash Your Hero and programs like that, I actually teach you how to go up the level of consciousness, to go up the level of your vibrations to help you feel better. But this is all about feeling. So now, who knows about Abraham Hicks? Because for me, Abraham Hicks is your next step to understanding law of attraction at an even more in-depth level. Abraham Hicks is incredible, and they talk very much about you have to feel it, you have to feel it. And that is all about talking about this law of vibration. It's all about talking about the scale. So where are you on the scale? What is it that you're feeling? This is why vision boards don't work. You're probably wondering, but Kylie, you just told me a few moments ago that you've manifested Thrive Global into your life from a vision board. Yes, now let me tell you why it did work for me. Because vision boards don't work for a lot of people, and this is why. Like, your subconscious mind is a very visual being. In fact, it understands things in symbols. Symbols are images, right? So now we've created this vision board, great. And I actually do get people to create vision boards in my courses. But what happens is that you create a vision board, and then you look at it and you're like, oh, but I don't have that car yet. Oh, but I don't have this yet, and I don't have that yet. So I'm now feeling shitty. You're sitting down here and get guilt and grief and apathy and despair, and now it's not coming to me. It's just not coming to me, because you're in a low vibrational state, which means you have to get into a higher vibrational state. And this is where, and the upgraded meditation, or hypnosis rather, has you going into different timelines to alter your timeline to get into a better feeling state, to then start raising up your consciousness levels on this scale of hertz and frequency. And consciousness is another topic for a different time. And we can get into the worlds of 3D and 5D consciousness. It's absolutely fascinating. But this starts to show you why your energy is so, so, so important, and your feelings about everything. Our emotions are there to tell us things, are there to be like, hi, I'm feeling a little bit angry today. Oh no, I need to like be in a happy vibrational state. Problem, the moment you suppress your emotions, it's still sitting within you, it's still sitting there. It might even go into your shadow self, and then you're still sitting into a low vibrational frequency because you're not trying to be happy all the time. Yes, positive thinking is fantastic, but you have to work through the crap first in order to grow. So I love to talk about this concept like in terms of gardening. Okay, so in terms of gardening, you are a seed. You are a beautiful seed, and inside of you is infinite possibilities. But in order to plant you, you're first going to have to rake through your soil. Okay, you're going to have to dig out all the crap. Those are all your limiting beliefs, your subconscious blocks, all of those things. You're going to have to rake through your soil. Then you get planted. Okay, you get smothered. It feels chaotic. It feels crammed. It's just, and then you have to be cracked open in order to grow. You have to be pushing through the soil. You have to be climbing out to the light, and you still have to be fed the right nutrients, the correct amount of water, plant food, whatever it may be, to then start growing. And it might be hard to break through that soil. It might be hard to break through into this new life, but you have to go through that in order to find the clarity. So chaos always comes before you find the clarity, always. Chaos always comes before you find the clarity. And there's actually a law to help you understand that, which is the law of polarity. The law of polarity states that for everything in our universe, there's a polar equal opposites. Okay. Hello, beautiful Kylie. So yes, you have been helping me weed out all the crap. Yep. Okay. And Ashwarira says, that you love Abraham. Amazing. Okay, so can you start understanding a little bit differently why your vibration is so, so important? Okay, now with your vibration, you're probably wondering, well, Kylie, how do I raise my vibration? How do I make? Well, you first have to weed through all the crap. You have to make changes, get rid of your limiting beliefs, and this is also something important to note. With every level we raise up to, we've got different limiting beliefs. We've got more kinds of things that we need to kind of break through. So with every level, you'll have new limiting beliefs to break through. You'll have new traumas to work past. So it is so important that you do not ignore your emotions. Please, 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 please do not ignore your emotions. Learn to lean into them and transmute them, because that is where the power lies. Not repressing them. What you resist persists. So if you keep putting anger away, it's going to grow, and then it's eventually going to explode. I just kept like pushing this irritation away, and then all of a sudden I just exploded, and out of nowhere, and I become a horrible person. I'm sure you guys have had that experience. We are all human. I have had it too. So you need to be constantly leaning into every emotion, feeling it, transmuting it to a higher vibrational state. Things to help you with raise your vibration: journaling, which is why we have the Hero Journal, meditations, hypnosis, guided stuff, coaching, mentoring, psychology, whatever it is. Those are all different things for you to help yourself look in, do the deeper reflection, and raise your vibration. Okay, so I see some questions are coming in here. Can confirm the clarity comes after chaos. Amazing, Eden. And I know we have worked on that together. Used to suppress negative emotions so much. Once I started to acknowledge and work through them, it felt amazing. It felt such a massive change to mindset and emotions. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Amazing, Claire. But now so Claire says that uncovering limiting beliefs with you led me to more limiting beliefs. Amazing. But when it's like I actually often refer to limiting beliefs as you take your dog for a walk to the park and he comes back and he's got ticks all over him, right? So he's got the big fat juicy gray ones, and those are quite easy to find. They're not as toxic, but they're easier to find. And you scrape all of those off, and then you need to go and find the red ticks. Now those are smaller, more poisonous to the animal, and can cause more damage. right? So you need to find those, and it's harder to find those, and they're harder to get off, and they're harder to destroy. That's like our limiting beliefs too. You are a constant work in progress, and the moment you can start realizing that and stop at trying to attain this thing called perfectionism, you'll be a lot happier. Okay, so what happens if you don't feel good after letting your emotions out? Okay, so this is where I would definitely recommend that you then seek a professional's advice, because sometimes you've got traumas that we cannot work through by ourselves. Now, I want us to change the stigmatism of asking for help. Asking for help is one of the bravest things you can do. It is not a sign of weakness. It is not a sign that you are less than perfect. It is not a sign that you are broken. No, we all need healing. We all need that external like input to help us raise our vibrations, to achieve more, to be more. So to be, do, and have, in order to be, do, and have, you need to constantly be raising that up. Okay, so I hope that makes a bit more sense. And amazing, Sasha. I do remember that this is your work account, but yes, so I hope that makes sense in terms of, you know, letting your emotions out, because sometimes it's terrifying. It's terrifying meeting our shadow. It is terrifying meeting the side of ourselves that we don't want anybody else to see. But in order to become a very powerful manifester, we have to dig into that, let it go, and move to a higher level. It's kind of like holding onto a helium balloon, and you keep adding helium balloons, which is your dreams, your thoughts, all this positive stuff, but you're currently carrying a bag, and it's holding you down, and it's weighing you down. You have to put down the bag in order to start experience that lift up. Okay. So what is my 5-step manifestation process? So the first step, and we're going to be going through these steps in depth from today. We're only going to be, because I've given you guys quite a lot of information today, so we're only going to be focusing on the first step today. Tomorrow we're going to be focusing on step 2 and 3, and on day 3, step 4 and 5. So the first step is to get clear. You have to know exactly what it is that you want to bring that into your life. Otherwise, you know, it's like going to Subway. Hi, can I have a sandwich? Yeah, sure. Well, what do you want on your sandwich? Oh, I want chicken. Okay. Do you want chicken plain? Do you want chicken mayo? Oh, yeah, I want chicken mayo. Would you like avo with that? So, you know, what is it that you actually want? So you have to get crystal clear on what you want. Now, I know of people that have been crystal clear on what they want, but then it's come to them in a way that, you know, they didn't really expect. So, for example, there's a person that I know who wanted R1 million in their bank account by the end of the year. Now, they had almost R1 million in their bank account in November. The problem was it was for another company, not for them themselves. So that is where you need to be very, very specific, okay? And this is where I also use manifestation hacks that I generally teach in Unleash Your Hero, but stating things like this or better, this or more will help you. Also stating your intentions in a positive way that will help you bring them to you. Okay, so then the second step is to make space. You need to clear out the crap. You need to do the gardening. You need to rake up the limiting beliefs. You need to let go of all the emotional past. Now, again, making space is something that I continuously do. 3, programming your subconscious mind. This is where you're raising your vibration, you're raising your frequency, you're programming it to expect success, because in our subconscious minds, we might have a limiting belief. Let's talk about money for a moment. We know that we love talking about money in this group. In fact, I have such a passion for money. I really do love money. So if you have a limiting belief saying, and maybe this has even made you feel uncomfortable, me saying, I love money so much. If that's made you feel uncomfortable, oh girl, there's a limiting belief there, okay? So who here may believe that money is the root of all evil? Now, your subconscious, that is a very moral being, is saying to yourself when you're saying, I'm attracting maybe, let's just say, another 2,000 Rand or dollars this month, your subconscious mind is going, I don't want to be evil. I want you to be a good being. No, 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 no. This is freaky. And boom. You haven't manifested your desires because you have a limiting belief. And that is where step 3 is so important. You have to program your subconscious mind to know that you're letting go of the blocks that are holding you back. Okay. And I see there's some questions. Is it possible to manifest more than one thing? Completely. It is completely, and we'll speak about detachment on Wednesday. And that's, yeah, and then that's me. I've been crystal clear for a long time, but feel a bit stuck, excited to know the steps. How do you know you have a limiting belief to something, even if you try not to? Okay. Money, giggle at that. I love money comments. I have so many limiting beliefs around money. Love the Mind Your Money masterclass. Amazing. Okay, so Melissa, how do you know if you have a limiting belief? Well, look at your environment. What does your bank account have? Are you happy with it? Be honest with yourself. Are you happy with your relationships? Are you happy with your friendships? Are you happy with your job? Are you happy with your career trajectory? Are you happy with all of those things? If you are completely 100% happy with all of those things and do not want more, you do not have a single limiting belief. Now, I can guarantee you that every single person on this training has limiting beliefs. And I say that with love and grace and kindness. We are all human. I still have so many limiting beliefs that I need to break through too. And this is because it's part of our human experience. And our subconscious mind naturally always wants more. It always wants more. You always want the next best car, the next best home, the next best job, the next best experience. It's because it's one of the programming and paradigms in our subconscious mind. So of course you're going to want more. Of course you're not going to ever be like very, very happy with everything that you've got. You will be happy. Like, I'm super grateful that I feel like I'm living in my dream life, but there's still things that I want more of. There's still different boundaries that I want to push. There's still more that I want to attain. Okay, so wanting more money feels greedy to me. I feel like there's others who need it more than me. Okay, so Azalni, beautiful metaphor coming at you right now. The sun. It's a beautiful sunny day out here in Joburg. I don't know where you are right now, but right now the sun is shining. Now, if I go stand outside and if I go turn around and get my dose of vitamin D for the day, do you think that you're going to then get less? The same as with money. Money is an increasing thing. By you taking a piece of the pie, it doesn't mean that nobody else is going to get that. It just means that there's probably more to go around. So money is a very interesting topic, and one that I love to go deep into. But yes, so how do you work past those limiting beliefs, specifically if you want out of the way for something you feel you deserve? Amazing. So if you feel that you really deserved it, that's incredible. That's the first step. But is there maybe, why isn't that? You then have to look deeper. That's probably then something in your shadow self. And that's where the law of correspondence comes into effect. And it's a very, very interesting law. And that's like a topic that we can definitely cover a little bit more during the week. But those limiting beliefs we'll talk about more tomorrow when we're talking about making space and programming your subconscious mind. So that's a great, great question. But I do want to just be mindful of time because I do have coaching at 10. So I want to get into the last step so that we can really start to get clear, because that's the first step, okay? That's the first step. So Yola says, Kylie, you have helped me with my limiting belief from childhood, and amazing. And I've used that to heal from other limiting beliefs to believe in my potential, that I am enough. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, amazing, Elzani. I'm glad that that's starting to reframe and shift things. Amazing. I love this, Ordine. I hope I'm saying your name right, Ordine. Okay, so let's look at step 1. We need to gain clarity before we even get into the limiting beliefs, before we even get into the subconscious programming of what it is that we're wanting to manifest. We first have to get clear on what it is that we want to manifest. Now, I want you all to think about one thing that you're manifesting. And yes, you can manifest more, 100% you can, but I want you to think about just one thing that you manifest this week. So maybe it's 100 Rand or $100. Or 1,000 Rand, $1,000. Choice is yours. It could be a parking spot. It could be, I don't know. But it needs to be something that's realistic, because you need to work up the way of the vibrations and the vibrational scale and all of those things in order to have those massive quantum leaps. And that's when you get to experience the 5D into the 3D world, and it's really exciting. But I want you to choose something very realistic for this week that you can manifest out of the blue, something that you're kind of not expecting. That's why I always in these challenges like to do 100 Rand, $100, or 1,000 Rand, $100, whatever it may be. And I want us to start stating it. And what you can do is, if you want me to help you with your wording over the next 3 days, and this can be something that you're not just stating for the next 3 days. So maybe you know exactly what it is that you want, that you're working towards in life. I want you to put it up in the Facebook group. I am manifesting into my life this and this and this and this. Now, here's a few tricks. I want you to state it as though it's already past. Okay? And I see that my automation is an hour late, so you've just gotten a message to let you know that I will be going live in 15 minutes. I will fix that. Okay, so I want us to get clear on what it is that we want. I want you to be as specific as possible. Now, your human design might say that you're a very like big picture person, or that you're quite a small, like detailed, or and small is the wrong word to use there, but you think about the small details. That's what I wanted to say. Now, it doesn't matter either or. So, for example, I'm more of the big picture thinker. I don't like specificity too much, and my human design chart even tells me that. And in my human design chart, it shows me that, you know, for example, let's just talk about being specific and very detailed. For me, I'll say, cool, I want a 4-bedroom home in this neighborhood, da, 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 da. I might not know what it looks like, whereas a detail-orientated person would say, these are the types of tiles that I'd like with this kind of garage door and this and this and this. I'm more of a, right, what is the overall picture? Great, I want that, okay? So I want us to get clear, and I want you to start putting that in the Facebook group so that you can see exactly if it's worded in the right way. Then you can always state it in the past. I've already received, because then your subconscious mind believes it a little bit more than if you're stating it in the future. I've already received this, this, and this, or better, or more. So I want you to state it as though it's already happened and in a positive way. Okay, so that's what I want you to do. That is your homework for today, and I've given you some journal prompts in the email that will be coming to you probably in an hour and a half's time now, because I've set my timing wrong. But I want you to start thinking about what it is that you do want. Okay, so Alzani says, just because money is such a shaky topic for me, I'm going to manifest an amount of money to come in by the end of the week. Amazing. And Alzani, what I'll do is I'll even tag you in the money masterclass that we did a few months ago that will help you reframe your money mindset. And then V says, I literally just manifested something amazing right now as I started thinking about it at the beginning of the chat. Oh, amazing, V. Kylie is my magic. Ah, I love that. Okay, so are there any questions? Yes, you will be able to rewatch this live later. I'm going to put it onto IGTV and YouTube as well, just because I know that not everyone has Facebook. So yes, you will be able to rewatch everything. You will be able to share it still with more friends. So yes, Kylie, thank you for this. I have my manifestation in my head, planning to get it on paper and read it out loud. Amazing. What if you have a few things that you want to manifest, but you're confused and not sure which one to try first? So just try the easiest one first. Just try that first. The one that's like, so because I want you ladies to not feel despondent if your manifestations don't come true this week, that's probably because of limiting beliefs and a little bit deeper rooted stuff. So I want you to just focus on this week, something that you know is attainable, that you don't maybe have huge limiting beliefs around. You know, 100 Rand, we don't have too much around 100 Rand. So I did this in the VPAC Vixen group where I said to people, just manifest 100 Rand in the next week. And within a few minutes, people were like, oh my gosh, I just won a prize worth 150 Rand. I myself did the exact same experiment. I manifested 100 Rand. I got 500 Rand off of a jacket that week. So there's different ways it will come to you, and we'll speak about the intuitive nudges and all of that, but I just want us to get clear on something that is easy and simple to do for this week. Oh, great question, Kiara. Can you manifest health or healing, or just material physical objects? So Kiara, sometimes the health and healing comes in very different ways, and you will definitely love Deepak Chopra and Joe Dispenza that do. So there is quantum healing that you can do, and that's at a much higher 5D level of consciousness, and something that I actually do teach in Unleash Your Hero. So that is a very, very high level of consciousness. You can manifest it, but sometimes it also comes through in terms of, I'm manifesting this healing, and I've now found the right doctor to help me heal, or I found the right person that will facilitate my healing. So sometimes healing can be a little bit tricky. I do believe that you can manifest it. Joe Dispenza actually broke his spine in 3 different places and manifested his spine to be completely in working function again. He can walk and be a normal functioning human, and he's actually dedicated his life to these studies. So yes, you definitely, Dr. Joe Dispenza is incredible to actually witness all of that information. So yes, and also that also, so we'll talk a little bit about consciousness, but I'll talk about probably like the 4 layers of consciousness in this. Some people refer to it as 12, some people refer to different consciousnesses, 3D, 4D, and 5D consciousness, but the healing self happens in the 5D consciousness, when you can go into the metaphysical world. And something else that I teach in Unleash Your Hero is that your emotions, when they're not in alignment, cause dis-ease. So who here on the topic of money experiences lower backache quite often? If that is you, you're probably experiencing financial stresses and stuff at the moment. So yes, that is, it goes into a much deeper topic, but I'll just leave that there for now. Hopefully that piqued your interest. And whilst you're all watching The Secret on Netflix, also watch Heal, H-E-A-L, Heal. Great documentary. Okay, so I hope everyone has really enjoyed it. Let's just stop sharing. Okay. I hope everyone has really, really enjoyed today. I hope you have all learned at least one thing. Let me know what your biggest aha moment was. You can share it on Facebook group, or you can share it on Instagram. Let me know what your biggest aha moment was, and let's just say Hero Manifestation Challenge as the hashtag, or yeah, just tag me. Mind you, Hero. That's easier. I'd love to see what your biggest aha moment was. I'd love to see what your biggest yes, that made sense was, or where you know now where you've been going wrong with your manifestation. But yes, I hope you all have a beautiful day, and thank you so much to everyone for joining in and being part. And watch out for that email, because there's a very, 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 very special 24-hour offer that I've never done before. So if you haven't joined up to the list yet, make sure that you do subscribe, so that you do, because it's only people on that list that will get an offer this good ever that I've ever done before, to what is in that email. So I'm so glad that everyone has enjoyed it, and I will see you all tomorrow. And I'm sending you so much love and so much light, and so much love and light to you too, sis. Yes, love to all of you. Goodbye, everyone, and I'm going to stop